Yo, what is good? What is happening, man? It is your boy Sky Quan. Welcome back to another episode of The Burning Topic. With me right here, we went from dancing, we went from music, we went from 9 to 5 all the way to the Forex streets. Man, ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome the one and only Major RSA.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
How you good, my boy?
I'm nice, bro. I'm nice.
Hey, my boy is crazy.
Can't complain. Can't complain.
My boy is crazy. Mtala lo muntu.
Sorry
for tello.
No, but don't. Man. Like I said, off air, age is nothing for me. I see everybody as an equal. Whether I'm older than you or you're older than me or with the same age, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing. How do you think that is important, especially in the entertainment industry? Because people just see their age and think they are older than everyone, whereas we are peers. We work in the same thing.
Yeah, we work in the same thing. I mean, it depends, it depends. Other people view it as if you are older, then you demand respect, that respect is supposed to come either way. Can't you know, it goes hand in hand, Respect me, I respect you, regardless of the age. I mean, I've worked with a lot of young guys. I mean, when I was... but we'll touch on it later. But when I was with RCG, right, I was surrounded by young
stars.
Yeah, they call them the YNs nowadays. I was surrounded by young guys, 18, 19, 20, 21,
Crazy.
At the time, leadership was like, what, 25? Yeah, so you can imagine.
Okay, so it's recent.
Yeah,
not too long ago.
No. I think it's been a little over a year since I left RCG.
Yeah. Why did you leave RCG? But before we get into that, let's start from where Major came from. Who is Major's real name?
That one you won't be able to
get. Richard Major.
No, look, you won't be able to get that one out of me, I just decided I need to keep it a secret. Not a lot of people know. There's a few people that know my real name. Martin and his twin, Stylish, they know my name. They call me by my name.
I think I've seen your name, if I'm not mistaken.
You won't. Even when I post my withdrawals, I'll just show 4 letters of my name, which is Siba.
Yeah. So it's Xhosa.
Xhosa, yeah. I'm a Xhosa guy.
Are you still Sotho to me?
Nah, man, my mom is Sotho.
Yes.
My mom is Sotho, but obviously we take the father's side, so we Xhosa.
Which one did you grow up with a lot?
Both.
Yeah, same house?
Yeah, same house.
Okay. Both.
Still, yeah.
Okay. Blessed.
Yeah.
I wish. How's that dynamic?
It's good. It's good, bad here and there, I mean, in terms of, I don't know if I should just put this out there, but my dad was never supportive of whatever stuff that I do, be it dancing, be it music, be it Forex. He was never supportive. He's never there like that.
Hectic. What did he want you to be if he wasn't supportive of anything?
My dad was a cop before he retired. Right?
Okay.
So he ended up being the captain of a police station. I'm not going to mention, but he ended up being a captain, whatever. So I think he wanted us to follow suit. Go to school, graduate, get yourself a job that's going to be paying, that has all these benefits and so forth, your medical aid and whatnot. But that wasn't for me. But look, I grew up as an A student. Nege pasa, never failed. Nege pasa, and when I matriculated, I don't know how old you were when I matriculated. I matriculated in 2008. So
I was almost high school.
Almost in high school. You see, I was done with school. You see,
you were done?
Yeah, I was done. So when I went to varsity, I decided to drop out. It was by choice.
What were you studying?
I was doing mechanical engineering, and when I dropped out of that, I did a bit of IT.
Okay.
The reason why I decided to drop out was that I'm not a reader. So when I saw those textbooks and how thick they were, I couldn't. I'm more of a person that learns by, visuals.
Okay.
Motion picture.
Audio too?
If you give me that and you say study this, I'm gonna ace it. But if you say to me read,
do you know the funny thing is I'm also like that. I think I learned through audio. Like when a teacher is teaching, I'm listening with everything. I don't need to like study. I didn't study for my metric, yet I did really well.
You didn't study?
I don't remember sitting down and studying.
You're a smart guy. You're like me.
I just listened in class.
Nah, I didn't have time to listen. That's the thing.
Hectic.
For me, I need motion pictures. I need movement that's going to go along with what's being said. You know, things being acted out. For me, I remember a lot of stuff easily that way.
Are you an animated anime king?
There's a Goku on my arm.
Okay. It makes sense.
So it says a lot.
Sense. Yeah.
There's a Goku on my arm there.
Okay, family dynamic, we get it. The father was not supportive. He was also a policeman. Also,
Very strict.
when you were young. Because I can imagine a Xhosa guy being a policeman. Already a Xhosa guy is just like...
Hold up. Ubani usabani?
Ekas.
Ubasaba? Me? No. But they were afraid of my dad.
Because you mess with me. Oh, okay. They didn't care about you?
My dad was super strict.
Okay.
Super strict. So I'm the firstborn at home, right? So... also, I was the very obedient one, very extremely.
Okay. You had no choice, I guess.
Yeah, I had no choice, but you know, it was how I was raised. I was raised to respect. Respect was the number one thing, not only within our own household, but neighbors and every other person I like. So I had to respect Bantu Badala. You know, I was raised like that. But at some point, I decided to just become rebellious and do my own thing.
At what point? What age was this?
I stepped into a club at grade 9, if not grade 10.
Hey, man.
Yeah, a club called Roxy's in Melville. It's shut down now. It used to be a jump back then. So, me and my boys, we decided, you know what, this thing, it's not us. You know, so we decided to branch out and mingle with the guys in the north.
Okay.
Guys in the south. You know, Abo Larry at the time of Repertoire.
Okay.
That used to be my boy. That's how I used to gain access into the clubs, with the reps, running with the reps and stuff like that. Also, a boy of mine called Shorty, from the south. He used to host his own stuff back then in the clubs. Then he ended up doing Southside Picnic in the south. So he was also a very, very good friend of mine. You know, so that's how this whole dancing thing came about, because I mingled with guys that used to dance back then. You know, so that's how we decided to leave the kasi. Even though you know, the machita and whatnot. So I could say, not to say no, we just wanted more. We wanted to see what's out there, unlike being like cocooned in the hood.
Yeah,
you know,
and that's all you know.
You know what I mean? I mean, if you were to look at the guys that we grew up with, right now, but we decided, you know what, we're gonna do this thing our own way. We're gonna go out and go see what's out there.
Yeah,
we're gonna go to Sentence City. I remember there used to be dance battles and whatnot in the parking lot. Good thing that we used to be there. You know, mingle with the honeys out there.
I
mean, if I look like this now, imagine what I looked like back then. Sweet.
You look like you were chubby back then.
Yeah, I was.
You were?
Yeah.
Okay. So how did the dancing and the chubbiness
I think no, botola. Bonyametse grade 11.
Okay.
I think I was just losing the you know, the, do they call it baby fat or just I'll just call it growing up fat. Yeah. So I lost all of that. I became tiny.
Okay.
Like super tiny.
I wish.
Hey, dude, if I was to show you my pictures, I was super tiny. So that worked in my favor. And obviously, as the years went by, I started lifting weights, getting back my weight and whatnot. And yeah.
Okay. So take me through the dancing. What inspired you to be a dancer? Were you always a cycle opener? Opener is crazy.
So you got served. Yeah. So it was You Got Served. You Got Served came out a bit earlier than that, because I started dancing in 2008. Yeah, in my matric year.
Okay.
So that year, Stomp the Yard came out.
Okay.
Everybody was stomping. You understand? In the midst of Stomp the Yard, you have the clumping thing that was going on. Who was leading that pack? It was Chris Brown. When Chris Brown came to SA, it was a big hoo-ha, you know. So yeah, we were there, masters of rhythm, you know. Yeah. The dance I did have a crew. I had a crew of mine with the boys that I grew up with, the boys that we used to run the streets with. Yeah, and I remember there's a guy called Fizz, Lil Fizz, from Rodiport. He used to be a part of the repertoires at some point, but then he opened his own stuff, him and a guy called Einstein. Because they were based in the West, because Keswa West, Keswa Kagiso. So Rodiport is just a young walk away, you know. So I met him this one time, go garaging, Okasiaka. And then I was like, yo, dude, can you teach us how you do your stuff and whatever? So I think that's how we got to know that guy. We used to go to his house for practice and all of that stuff, and dance battling and all of that. He taught us how to master the craft. We knew how to dance, but he taught us how to master the craft, him and his boy.
Of course, back then where celebrities were not having egos. Let me just put it like that.
Yeah, they didn't have much of an ego. Yeah, so it was easy. For me, dog, I'm a hustler, you know? Not to jump onto the other stuff that we're going to talk about, but just to give you an idea, I'm a hustler. If I see someone that's going to open up doors for me, I approach them. I mean, I'll cheer even if you're not cheering, I'll attend. So that's what I did. I approached people. I approached Bo Sugar Smacks in the club. I approached who else did I approach in the club? It's a lot of them. You know, but the one that I remember was Sugar Smacks.
Okay, and then let's go into the music.
Yeah.
The rap career.
Rap career started with the same guys that I used to dance with.
So you just went into music?
Yeah, I think the whole dancing thing was dying out.
Okay.
So what's the next best thing? Like I said, I used to be a hustler. I used to get people that can give us beats for free.
Okay.
You know, but I couldn't record with the guys. They used to record Kobo, one of the guys that one of my boys, Kukaraching. So they would have a laptop and set up and mini speakers, and I couldn't be there because why? Bastrik because Lali. Ka 8. Baloka gate. Time out order from I'll feature after 8.
Hectic.
You know, so I couldn't have those night sessions with the guys and whatever. So when I started picking up momentum on my end, it phased out with them. I had to now do the whole music thing alone. You know, and it worked out pretty good for me because they ended up not pursuing the music stuff and they have their 9-to-5s and whatnot. But I stuck to it. You know, I stuck to it. I met a lot of people. I worked with a lot of people. I worked with Touchline back when nobody knew who Touchline was.
Hectic.
You know, Touchline had a crew, Black Storm.
Okay.
They used to produce for El Tito. There's an El Tito album that they produced. So I got him then, him and his boys, and we it was my song, but I drove all the way to them to record. You know, this was 2011. People know Touchline now as he's blowing up now. I've worked with Touchline in 2011.
That's what I always say, man. God is never late.
You know what I mean?
Who could have imagined Touchline back then and now?
Imagine. So I've worked with a lot of people. I've worked with P. Dot, biggest inspiration, biggest. I worked with P. Dot before he even dropped an album. But people don't know that. I've worked with Ginger Trail. Ginger Trail, actually, crazy story about him. He's the first guy to agree to a feature on my song without even knowing who I was. So, where's this place? Bram. I had a boy in Bram called Kezo. Kezo was producing and working with Wikidex and Smashes and Pedigree. They had a song called League of Extraordinary Gentlemen that was doing the rounds on YFM. And I got to hear these guys on that song, right? So I went to Kezo, and while I was there trying to record, Ginger walks in. I'm like, oh snap. This the same
Ginger.
Yeah, this is the same Ginger that I heard on the Hot 9 at 9. You know, so we spoke. friendly. Asked him for a feature. He's like, yeah, cool. Let me jump on. He jumped on. That was my first ever song. This was before even Touchline. You know, so he gave me a chance when nobody could. And fast forward a couple of years later, we did another song, which it's my song. I feature Ginger, Maraza, and P.O.
Dang, you've been around.
Yeah.
And I can't really think, like, man.
Nah, because there was no Instagram.
There's no Instagram, no?
Instagram came in 2013, if I'm not mistaken. I was doing this before then.
Dude.
Twitter, that's where it was. Because some of the songs that I would do, right, before I would release them, I would send them to Sean Pages. I don't know if you know Sean Pages. He was part of the Glitz gang.
I know the name.
Mugs,
I can't remember the face.
El Tido,
yes,
Morel, and Sean Pages. So I used to send my stuff to Sean Pages for him to okay them, you know, to say, no, this is fire, you can release, you know.
Yeah.
So that's how I found myself. Limo Twitter, I engage with people. You know, I used to engage with people like that before Instagram. So, that's how I came across P.O. even. I saw P.O. on Shizness. I liked his music. Kamohanta Kamtola turned out to be a good dude. Invited me over. Crazy story also with P. There's P. In the studio was P. Jay Lawless, a white guy. Used to sound like Eminem, like he's crazy with it. But he's moved on to Ploma in the US now.
Okay.
He's in the US, yeah. So those guys, Black Les was also there. I was recording a song and P. was finishing off his album at the time. Or is it an EP? Can't remember, with Jay Lawless. Those guys, they took me to 5FM for my first interview. And I didn't know this. They were like, let's go to 5FM. It was Hip Hop Power Night at the time. C-Live was the host. They're like, you gonna go on. You going in for the interview. So these guys actually put me on, even though I fumbled when I got there. I couldn't freestyle. I fumbled.
Oh, okay.
I had hit songs, but I couldn't freestyle.
Why?
I was never. Remember, I come from dancing.
Okay.
I was never a rapper.
Okay.
So I had to learn how to rap.
Okay.
Yeah. So now having to freestyle was an issue.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And this is the question I want to ask before we go deeper into your rap career. I saw this interview where Saudi went, and he mentioned that. Do you think South Africans listen to music because it's trending? Because he mentioned that MT performed Roll Up 2 weeks before it blew up, and they booed him off the stage with the same song.
They booed MT?
Off the stage. And 2 weeks later, the song blew up.
I'll tell you a story about that as well. About the whole MT Saudi, and I'll tell you.
Okay, exclusives.
Yeah, exclusives. People don't know. People just think that's just Major the Trader. They don't know where I come from. So what was the question? So do you
think South Africans just listen to music because it's trending, or it's accumulating numbers?
I just think they
listen to music because they like the music.
Are we keeping it within the hip hop space, or
no? Even Amapiano, music in general.
In general, it's a bit different now with Amapiano.
Okay.
Because Amapiano, people love the song before it even blows up.
Not even. Not with many. The songs that people release and they were released a long time ago. But have
you seen what they do? They would go on a live and they would play it in the background. People will start vibing to it before it even is released. So they have a taste and understanding, you know, so I think now it's a bit different, because back then you couldn't do that.
Okay.
You know, yeah. So I just think people back then used to move with what was hot in the States.
But why though? Roll Up is dope. Imagine being booed off stage 2 weeks later. You're the biggest artist. You win Grammys. You win Song of the Year.
I don't know what happened with Roll Up, but yeah.
Did they push it? Was that not an honest blow up?
It was pushed.
Crazy.
If it wasn't pushed, it was never gonna be a hit.
How do you push a song?
Money.
Okay.
Back it up with money. a pusher, you plug it everywhere. Me, I'm not gonna shy away. I'm not in the music industry anymore,
I hear you.
right? But in order for things to happen, certain people need to get paid. There's payola. If you need to plug a song and say, I'm releasing, there's gonna be a song that's gonna be released this coming week. I need to plug it, goopy, plug it there, plug it there. The more you hear it, the more you're getting familiar with the song.
Crazy.
And then it'll blow. If it's nice, it'll blow up. Yeah, bro. So, I mean, Roll Up, it was a push. Roll Up was released before MT got signed. You see, that's the thing. And nobody gave it a chance.
No one gave a fuck. They even booed him.
Yeah, but then when Khosi came around with Ambitious, then voila, a big song. It had the potential to be big, but then it didn't have the financial muscle behind it at the time. So I personally feel like if you're gonna inject money into something, it's gonna do well. If you're doing it the right way. That's why a lot of people, even in the States, you'd find Uti, an artist is no longer with a certain label because they didn't push the project. How do you push the project? You need your radio interviews. You need the spins. You need the videos being shot and being aired. You need them on rotation when they get aired. We're gonna plug it now. You make a hoo-ha about it, you make noise about it, and then the next week it's no longer on rotation. You need to pay for it to be on rotation.
Crazy. And what is the budget
For
pushing the song?
Hey, I don't know now.
What is the most budget you've ever heard?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know, because I've never had a song being pushed.
Okay.
I used to do my stuff myself. I never had a team. I never had a manager. I never had anything like that. That's why I'm saying I'm a hustler. I go, I knock on doors, and you're gonna open by force, because once I broke down the doors at 5FM, it was then easy for me. Whenever I'm done recording a song, it's mixed, it's mastered, I just send it through to C Live. He would listen. If it's trash, it's trash. He's not gonna play it. But if it's fire, he's gonna play it. He's gonna playlist it. He's gonna send it to. It's been a while ever since I've been there. Snap, I forgot what they called, but the guys that are putting it on playlist, push it to them and stuff like that. I used to be on charts. I could say I'm one of the few rappers back then that were able to get playlisted on 5FM. Remember, 5FM was predominantly white.
White, yeah.
Yes. I'm talking 2011, 2012. Yeah. But I managed to break through that with the help, obviously, of the guys plugging me with C Live, or P. Black Les, and yeah. So, I mean, I've been on Gaga CFM, Kozi FM, Mutsweding, Ikwekwezi FM, Lukwala also, because my boy, rest in peace to Swati. Swati King Kong. I don't know if you've heard, you've never seen Saudi. Saudi wrote, I think, Long Live Swati King Kong on his neck. He has a tattoo.
He's never clean, so I never focus on anything else.
What do you mean?
But the way he looked back then.
So a boy of mine, he passed on, Swati King Kong. He's the one that used to plug us, Lukwala. Yeah. He was partners with Oraf. Raf, MT's producer, Saudi's producer, Java's producer.
Yeah. Yeah, I know Raf. That one I know.
You know.
Because he created hits.
Yep. Yeah. That's the man responsible for most of my songs. The mixing and the mastering. Yeah.
Would you ever go back to music?
No.
Why?
Kishab. What happened back then?
What happened? Tell us.
Nah. Nah. Like we good now. Limajit. I mean, I was in the same team with MT before MT blew up. That's why I know all about Roll Up.
So at least you survived the ambitious bug.
I think that's the reason why I left music altogether.
Okay.
Yeah, because of that ambitious thing.
Did they offer you a record deal?
I've never spoken to anybody about this. It's the first time ever. So exclusive. Exclusive. So I felt some type of way. I don't think Boraf now buyers.
Okay.
I felt some type of way because I thought there was a crew, right? Called Amalanes. back then, the term lames is not the same as what it means today.
Okay.
A lame used to be, if I was to say my lame, I'm like, Nchitawami.
Okay.
Me out, my lame. So we called ourselves my lame. So we've done a lot of tracks together that were not released. Those tracks, as a crew, at the time, the whole direction was we wanted to compete with a dream team at the time. Trust me, those songs, rough. Rough. Those songs are still relevant. When I listen to them today, they're still relevant.
Oh, they're out?
No, they're not.
Okay.
I just have.
Okay.
So they never got released. So out of that crew, the people that were left was myself, MT. Saudi used to come to studio. I think there's no City Lights. Yeah, City Lights. City Lights, I used to see him come through. Saudi would come through in a school bag, in a slew to be a schooling. This people don't know this. This was at Dogmo Studios. It's now converted into accommodation apartments and stuff like that.
Okay.
But it was, it was in town.
Josie.
Yeah, Josie. There was a place that used to smell like crazy. Go down. The building that we were at was just right next door to it. Yeah, so the guys used to come through. Saudi was not even part of the team. City Lights was not part of the team, but they were boys. They used to come to the studio to come record and stuff like that. Oh yeah, F Easy was part of the crew. Also, my Limbs. Don't know if you know F Easy. You don't know F Easy. Gate Kashela. Next. No.
Also, I forgot. Don't think I don't know. Maybe I forgot your name.
Yeah,
or the face. Maybe I know the name.
Yeah, if you were to see him, you'd remember.
Oh, yeah.
So he was also part of that.
Because you kind of look like City Light. I don't want to lie. With the shades on.
Yeah. It's my boy, man. My boy.
So I'm like, your face is kind of like familiar, but I can't put,
So I thought after MT, I was next. That's what I thought.
Is it because MT went crazy that they forgot about you?
Look, I think if we're to look at it from a pecking order, the people that were surviving off of that crew was was MT and myself. Then F Easy, I don't know. F Easy stopped coming to studio and stuff like that. I don't know. But the people that were still around was myself. Saudi came after Miss Java. Us Java used to come through when I wasn't there. I think I was doing a 9 to 5. Yeah, I was doing a 9 to 5. So Us Java would be at the studio and whatnot. So I would see him every now and again. But from the original team that was there, it was MT and myself. So I felt as if I should have been next after MT. Yeah. Even when the song dropped, I remember there was a time I was driving a Chevrolet Spark at the time. It was not mine, it was my girl's. We went to a Rosebank and we were sitting down, we're talking. He was even asking me, do you think I should change anything on Roll Up? I'm like, nah, it's cool, dog. Just release it the way it is and whatnot. Then it's like, no, but the label wants to tweak it here and there. I'm like, nah, release it as is. So it was just the conversation that we had at the time. I think he was also picking up some merch at Amakip at that time. I even still have.
It's been.
Yeah. It's been.
Okay.
I have pictures of that day. So I used to help MT get around at the time because he didn't have a car at the time. I used to get around and whatnot. So I genuinely felt, I know this is our breakthrough now, So I guess they had other plans. I mean, I was young, Patashap there.
What happened actually?
No, like I just saw how things were happening. The invitations to the Roll Up music video shoot, I didn't get. So I was like, it is what it is, man.
Yeah,
so which means I'm being phased out. And also, you must remember, I could say man, even to them, some of them. I can't be like out and about at night and whatever. I've got a woman that I used to stay with, right, at the time. So obviously I need to be at home. I can't just be a stratin jal. I need to be at home. So I couldn't be with them at night. What's the 1020? It's the apartment number 1020 downtown Joburg. So yeah, I couldn't be with them all the time. You know, it's quite big now. So I remember when he was performing a roll up at Kantari. Yeah, Kantari. Forex. Yeah, I was there as well. Yeah.
And then you switched.
Yeah, I just switched because
And then
I
you
felt
went to
some type
9
of-
to 5.
I think in 9 to 5, there was 9 to 5 being plugged in every now and again, you know, just collect masentinya, pull back, masentinya.
What kind of 9 to 5 were you doing? Call center.
Because, remember, you must remember, I decided to drop out.
Okay.
So my dad was like, I'm a pandispan. So I started off working as a cleaner in the kitchen, helping out in the kitchen at Culture City Casino.
Okay. That's good money.
Helping out the chefs. And at the time, maybe it was, but now when I look at it, it was just it's just nonsense. You know, crazy hours. Also, like go in at 6 and knock off at 3 a.m. You know, I'm at 6
PM.
in the PM.
Okay.
So my takes away. So you need to wait an hour for catch a cab that goes to town. Ezobuya now from town. Iklise e para bambe kagiso Colorado, and from Colorado I just walk home. So that was my first job, and then I worked my way up. There's a thing with me, I like working my way up. I worked my way up, and I was then a junior bartender. When I was supposed to start with that, the person that was supposed to facilitate everything, like the job, the position, and contracts and whatever. Ashapa mshigashika da peleke casino da. Ashapa mshigashika. He got dismissed, and I was left wanting. So, and then I left. When I left, went to a call center. That's where I started my call center stuff.
For how long?
Call center? 5-6 years.
Okay.
Yeah, different companies.
Yeah.
Yes. Touch and go.
Call center, yes.
Yeah, because I'll tell you now, call center, you must meet your targets.
Yeah.
If you don't meet the targets, what?
That was like my second job, right?
Is it?
And I didn't last the whole week. I was just like,
The whole week? You couldn't wait for at least one pay.
I told myself, well, if I'm not making any sale, because I know I'm very good with selling, if I'm not making any sale in 3 days, I'm out.
We stuck around for the whole probation thing, 3 months, and then they say after 3 months they're gonna review and whatnot. Saying 3 months,
No, I didn't have basic.
You see.
That's why I was just
Me,
like,
if you're gonna tell me that hey, commission only, I'm not coming.
And then you also see the people around you. You're just like,
Yeah. So it's I survived, man. I survived. I did that for quite some time. In between, I remember, this was 2013, 14. I was working at Parktown. Yeah, that's where I met the lady that I keep on mentioning. I worked there. When I knock off, because it's in Parktown, Maraza, I don't know if you know Maraza, used to stay in Perea.
okay.
So when I knock off there, I walk to Maraza, I'm going to studio, going to sleep there, I'm going to make music there, wake up in the morning, freshen up, go to work. So that's how dedicated I was in my music. So I would go to work, knock off, because Maraza is out there, we go there, record, that's that.
So this whole studio camp thing has been around.
It depends on how much you want it, how hungry you are. Yeah. So I've been around. There's a crew that I was with that, if it was it stuck together, it could have been up there with your tear gas. Yeah, those guys were something else called 101 Rebel Inc. They're from the East End. Yeah, unfortunately, one of the boys passed on.
Everything just fell off.
His name is Venom. Yeah, that one hit me hard. That's another reason why I was like, I'm not going back to music. It's gonna remind me of him. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So yeah, he's passing. Yeah.
Damaged you.
Yeah. Too much. As a person, I don't think people know. I don't think even the guys that we used to rap together with knew how much that impacted me. Yeah. Because that's the guy that actually introduced me to the whole thing of BMWs, loving BMWs, because he used to love BMWs.
And you still drive a BMW.
Yeah, till this day, Yeah.
And then what shifted you from doing the 9 to 5, the whole rep situation, to now being a Forex trader? When did you start doing Forex trading?
2016.
2016.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was okay. I had already left music. You know, obviously without the guys knowing why I left. It's only now that I mentioned Wuti, I felt some type of way with the whole ambitious thing. So I was working for MTN, call center agent. Hey man, while I'm busy there, I'm scrolling on my phone. I come across these charts, blue charts. I'm like, this has to be Forex. This has to be. Kanti post work among this other guy that I used to do music with back in 2009. When I was busy, when the whole dancing thing was phasing out, going into music, because I told you, where I see there's movements, I'm there. You understand? So I worked with these guys from Brackenhurst side. It's in the south, no? Brackenhurst? Yeah. So he posted these things. I know, I hit him up. I'm like, boy, long time no chat, man. What's going on? See you pushing this whole Forex thing, whatnot. I'm interested. It's like, oh, you're really interested? Yeah. It's like, okay, cool. I'm going to pull up. Where are you? I'm like, no, I'm at work, but you can pull up. I was working go Cresta side because we moved. We were at the, what's this building? Auto and General building. Then we moved to go Cresta.
Okay.
Lucky enough, he was staying go Jekyll Creek. Jekyll Creek is just, you know, just down the road from there. So he, yeah, one of the days he pulled up the thick ass book. I'm like, you want me to go through this thing?
I also have a book.
It does pass writing. I'm not gonna do that. Is there any other way that you can teach me or show me?
Yeah.
He was like, okay, cool, I'll show you. He didn't do much for me. He just showed me the basics. I can't say he mentored or taught anything like that. He just showed me, this is a chart. These numbers mean this. These are currencies. These numbers next to these currencies mean that. So that's all. But from there, I took it upon myself to just dive in deep, start learning.
Okay.
I'm self-taught. Well, I'm not self-taught. I'm YouTube taught.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then when did you start making a little bit of, you know, profit, or you started big?
My first, like, okay, this is going to tie down with my mom being the supportive one when it comes to the things that I want to do. She funded my first account. Well, not her, but a loan shark. Mashonisa. Yeah, and it's because I went to my pops and he was like, I'm not going to fund something that I don't understand. You even don't understand it yourself. You know, so I don't blame him for that. I mean, I didn't fully understand it, but I thought I did. So he didn't fund me and my mom funded me and I blew that. I think I started making money a little over 2 years after I had started trading. So this is 2016, 17, 18. Started seeing money. Yeah.
Okay. At least we started same time.
Yeah, same
But
time.
I left.
When you left? Because they scammed you. me, I decided, you know what? This is do or die for me. It's either this or I remain broke for the rest of my life.
Crazy.
You know, this has to work. Like I'm saying, I'm a hustler. I mean, and then again. Namakuvaliwe ngifestera nyangena.
Yeah.
You know, so what I did was when I had this mentality of I'm not gonna sign people up using a link. I had this thing here, I'm making money off of people. Why should I do that? I'm an honest trader. I'm just gonna trade for myself and I'll teach. Obviously, I'll charge to teach and signals and whatnot. Because I was now getting familiar with the whole thing. With this is how Forex works. You have your mentors and you have this, you have your signal subscribers. I couldn't cook up signals. I had to take signals from someone from abroad. I subscribed, right? Then when I used them for like 2 weeks, I was winning. I'm like, I can take these things and push it to my people.
Oh, you did what they did to me.
Yeah, but for me, you must remember, for me, what I did, I tested them out first. I wasn't going to push something to the people that's just nonsense. So it had to work for me in order for me to start pushing it. It was an easy way of making money at the time. You know, you get the signals, oh, they're working. I'm going to have my own subscribers. I'm going to send these signals to them. As long as they're winning. The aim here is to get people to win. You know, regardless whether they paid me for it. If they make their monies back within a week. Remember back then it was currencies. It wasn't these indices and stuff like that. We weren't even trading metal at the time. We were just currency traders. So if these people can make whatever that they paid me within a week, they still have 3 weeks to go. So this 3 weeks is all profit. Obviously we'll get like losses every now and again, but the bigger picture was the profits. So as much as someone would look at that and say, Mara, you did something wrong. Yeah, it was something wrong, but right for the people. You understand? So as long as people were winning, I was content. Up until I was like, you know what? I've learned enough. Because even with me, when I received these signals, I would go and just see, well, how did this guy get to this point of saying buy here or sell here, TP there, stop loss there. Then from there, I kind of figured out, okay, Shapa can cook up my own stuff. I stopped the subscription there. I started pushing my own thing. And then, boom.
What was your first profit?
I can't remember. I'm not gonna lie. I know you're gonna ask me this question. I don't remember.
Crazy. And what was the most you've ever done?
But what I
using those? I'm not.
Using those signals.
Yeah.
In a week, a young 5,000 in a week.
Okay.
It was a lot back then.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I was earning 4,500 rand. Or
MTN.
Yes.
MTN.
So when you now move on over to this trading thing in a week, what are you talking about? 5,000.
That's a lot of money.
You know what I mean? That's why I had to stick it out and be on some. Come rain or sunshine,
this has
dark
to
or
work.
blue, this Forex thing is going to work. It is going. Not it has to. It is going to work because I've seen it. Right? I've seen that 5,000 in a week. So what do you mean? Which means 5,000 looking at 20K in a month if everything goes well. I was earning what in a month? 4.5 in a month. Come on.
Sitting in the office.
Yeah, so that's how things. There was a time where, hey, that's Forex.
But I'm glad that you mentioned getting signals from someone because I wanted to ask you how many of these signals out there are real.
I mean, it'll take you trying them out.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can't really judge from just people posting profits and whatnot. You can only tell the truth once you are in that signal group, once you take those trades. I think a lot of people are misjudging this whole Forex thing and signal providing and whatnot because they'll hear from Smang Mang to say, I'm in that group, those signals are nonsense and whatnot, we're blowing. And then now you're going to come out and say, Smang Mang is supplying signals that are not working and so forth. Up until you are in that signal group and you actually take those trades, then you can have an opinion and say, hey, do it my signal. Oh no, top notch, these signals, you know. So for me, I used to kill him.
So have you ever saw someone posting profits and it's like a different direction to what you took on that time and you also on profits? Let's say maybe they are showing maybe past trades, but it's the same thing. Okay, it's not going to make sense because you're going to know. But you know what I mean? Like, what if they're showing like past or maybe the day before trades saying they just won right now and maybe they were buying and you were selling and you guys have profits. Have you ever...
Are we talking about during the time that I was also a subscriber? Now? Now
you see how
now it's a mess.
Blue ganja, you mean now I sold, you bought. What do you need?
The thing is, you know what's happening in the game right now? It's association nowadays.
Okay.
People are afraid to speak up because I'm good with that guy. Even if the guy is doing nonsense. Because you know him, you're not gonna speak up. he's taking two directions. He's giving out a buy. Meanwhile, he's taking a buy and a sell, and then he's gonna put out results.
Also that.
Sell, mara we say buy colon. Do you understand? So a lot of people don't speak up. That's why I decided to, just stay away a bit from the Forex noise. I'm not even gonna call it community. It's noise. Yeah, because young Tina, you understand? Same goes for the thing is, I'm a bit confused even now. I have so many years in this trading game. I don't understand the whole thing of hiding your deposit, your equity and what, and then you're showing us just go class. You know that it's gonna tell me exactly what it is that you're trading. Whether you're trading a demo or you're trading in, it's gonna show me. That's why you're hiding it. Why are you hiding it? But you're this big time trader. I have an issue with that. If you're really, really out there like that, you are the one that's putting yourself out there for people to have you under scrutiny, right? So why not show the public everything? Why are you showing them just profits?
Exactly.
If you want to be out there like that and be viewed by the public, now you're leaving the public with a lot of questions to say, but how can I trust you when you have something to hide up there? Why are you hiding?
I was saying the account number.
No, there's no account number. All you're hiding out there is the amount of money that's being deposited.
Exactly.
Right? Some people are going to have questions to say, how? When? You can fund 500,000 or fund $1 million. Let's be real as people.
Yeah.
You understand? Let's be real. If you want to be posting results and you want to be respected for those results, post the truth. You have to withstand whatever questions that come about regarding whatever deposit that you made on that account. You know what I mean? So I feel like people are just cutting corners, in the name of securing clients. People are making money off of clients. And, it's okay. I think now it's wrong if you don't have the necessary licensing and whatnot. You can't send out signals, you can't do mentorship, you can't sell robots and so forth. But before then, it was normal. Another thing that led me to be a full-time trader was because not only are you going to be trading for yourself, right? But you are going to have a couple of income streams. You have your signals, you have your mentorship.
Yes, automations.
Back then it was systems. It was not even these mobile systems. It was systems that were used to run on the laptop.
Okay.
Right?
I didn't know they were there since.
Yeah, they were. It's just that they used to run off of laptops and not smartphones. Yes.
Oh, I think
before the what's this EA converter thing came about? Yeah, they were just running on the laptops and stuff like that. So different income streams. You can be a mentor, you can supply signals, you can trade by yourself and so forth. So you could do a lot of things within the Forex industry.
So what is the realistic capital that you need to have to sustain yourself, especially in this Forex industry?
It depends on what type of trader you are. Are you really a seasoned trader? Or usafufuza? You're still learning.
As a fufuza?
As a fufuza, I have a lot. I have a lot.
Do you also think that doing that thing you were saying, selling, buying this side, is good to maintain?
Nah, it's not, man. You just
because like risk management. I get people want to make money now.
Yeah, they want to make money now. That's the whole misconception of trading. You will never get rich overnight. I'm not rich. Yes, I've touched a mil, but not born or okay. This is 1 million. No, when I go through my things, I'm like, oh snap. I really hit this margin. I really, So, it's not conducive. You just need the skill. Don't be buying and selling. You need the skill. If you can't afford a mentor, it on YouTube. I can plug people if they want to, and tell them where to go on YouTube. That's where I learned.
Yeah.
So you need a lot of money.
Like how much is a lot?
As a beginner, hey,
10K.
How my 10K, don't go aggressive. The problem is people go aggressive because they want to get rich now. They want to make money now. They don't think about the losses and stuff like that. So they just want to get rich now. And that's a bad mentality when it comes to trading. You will never survive. You'll be broke for the rest of your life if you attend to it that way.
Do you think also the mindset of people making a lot of money just to prove to people that they actually make money is also what messed up the whole industry?
Yeah, we as traders that have been here for quite some time, I know there are people that came before me, but from my generation till now, I think we also are to blame for how the industry is like now, because how we portrayed ourselves and how we showed ourselves to the public, that kind of messed it up, you know. But then, I mean, there was no other way of doing it, you know, because kumbulu tsiakula, right? We were at a stage where we were still young, right, and we're growing. When you're young, you want to be seen. Take it from me, I was a dancer. I wanted to be seen.
Okay,
I was a
dancer
rapper.
and having
I wanted
money
to
is
be
different.
seen, you know. And I wanted to be seen when I was a rapper. I even performed at Back to the City 2014.
Yeah.
So I wanted to be seen. So that thing was still stuck within me to say, I want to be seen. I want to be known as a trader, you know, before it blew up. Hey, now it's just a mess. I mean, now we're now proving points.
Yeah,
I don't have
selling a lifestyle.
I don't have
that's
time
not
to
realistic.
prove points. That's why you'll never see much of me anymore. You know, it's because I'm done proving points.
Yeah.
Right now, I am trading to make a living. Or keep grande, transaka be sharp, diploma grande. I eat healthy. I go out to whatever restaurant whenever I want to. I can catch a flight to Cape Town if I want to and come back without anybody having to ask me questions. So if you can get a mindset like that at a very young age, you'll go far, because I can see what's happening to the young guys that are coming in because they're trying to prove points to everybody with things that they don't even own themselves. Like they front with buying cars and because you want to be seen living a certain lifestyle. But ilanga malshon, you and your God know where you are in life. The public is no longer there anymore. So you the one that needs to be honest with yourself and stop trying to prove points to people. Those people, let me tell you something, when you fall, those people are not there.
They're not going to be there, man.
They're not there. You're all by yourself. You're all alone. You know what I mean? So it's just a lot of people have grown up in the game. A lot of people have grown up. I mean, do you know of Amukhelang Mataba? You see? They've grown up. You're not going to see them anywhere. Peterson Mashia.
What do they call themselves?
No, Peterson is Peterson, Mashia, Amukhelang. Those are the guys that actually gave me a big break.
I remember, I know the name Amukhelang, just I can't put the face.
Yeah, because it doesn't post much anymore.
Okay.
Those are the guys that actually gave me a big break in 2019. I remember July on the 23rd, 2019. They were like, come join our team. There was a team called NASDAQ Forex at the time, of which I run NASDAQ Forex now. Yeah, they called me up. I was doing groceries out there at Westgate Mall. And then Pat called me up. He's like, yo, pull up. We have a meeting in Hatfield. Like, all right, cool. Then I'm pulling up. Yeah, I'm not missing this one for nothing, because I had spoken to, was it Pat or was it Skamza at the time? I think I spoke to Pat 2 months prior. And they were like, nah, they're not looking for anybody to join and whatnot. But because I was pushing my signals and they were fire, I think they thought I could like come in and save a sinking ship on the signal providing side of things. They were doing great. I'm not gonna lie. They were traveling the country every now and again, traveling and you know. And then it happened that I came in with my whole signal providing skills and stuff like that, and I became part of the team. Skamza left when I joined. He wanted to do his own thing. And then, yeah, from there, they took me around the country. I had never been to Polokwane before. We took Amukhelang's the Golf 6 GTI at the time. We drove. We came back. We slept over at his apartment. In the morning, we were catching a flight to Cape Town. First time I'm aeroplaning. Ngithenge ifuna le life. So yeah, I mean, at the same time, we're working, we're meeting up with clients, we hold seminars, we hold one-on-ones, you know, and so forth. So they took me everywhere, Cape Town, Durban, PE, up until I could now stand on my own and be on some, I can be my own man now, I can do this thing by myself, because the crew split. Amakhalang wanted to do his own thing, he left, Pat followed, I was left with Simon. Well,
it seems everyone is leaving you everywhere, miss.
what can I say? But you know what? Here I decided I'm gonna stand firm.
Yeah.
I was left with Simon. We pushed with Simon. Fast forward, I brought in John Sales. Because in Sekas, man, he used to live like Gubo, a couple of houses away from Kotlaling.
Okay.
So every time I'd go Kokasi, John would be talking Forex, and I'm like, I know, so they gave me a chance, you know, and I gave John a chance. Now John is a man of his own, you know, so yeah, I took him everywhere, also Durban and whatever. Now I was running the whole thing. So I'm left with that NASDAQ Forex thing. It's mine, because they left it to me, you know. So yeah.
Okay, in closing, quickly, what would you say to someone like me who wants to go back into, I'm not wanting to go back, I'm thinking on going back into the Forex industry. What would you say I must do? Because I don't think I still remember everything. And also I'm very hectically busy.
You need to associate yourself with people like me.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Do you think I'd have time to learn again?
Yeah, you can. With YouTube, anything's possible.
Okay, YouTube, yes, I understand. But then, do you think I would learn again?
Yeah,
I have a podcast.
I mean, you can
social media management. I have my own YouTube channel.
You can schedule it out. You know, you can schedule it out. Okay, in between these, this is what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'm gonna have like an hour or two of learning how to trade again, because it's not. I mean, it's not foreign to you.
It's not.
Exactly. So it's just sharpen the skill here and there. Give it an hour or two every day. And you should be fine. You should be fine.
Because you're convincing me that, you know what, I need to go back and do this, because
you have to.
Let me give it a try.
Give it a try. I mean, give it a try. It's not gonna hurt.
Yeah, I'll start maybe this week.
Maybe this week you're not even convincing, Chief.
I'll start this week.
Yeah, you need to make a decision and stand by it.
Yeah, I'm standing by starting this week.
Yeah, Forex journey is proper, man. I mean, it's proper. I've had my down. Maybe we must have a part 2.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I'll give.
Because I have so many questions that I don't know which one do I ask first. Because also lolo.
Now you can ask, though. You can ask fast. You can ask.
Do you also think social media has made trading look way easier online than it is?
Yes.
Or is it easy?
Yeah, they've made it. Social media has made it look easy. It is not easy.
It's not.
If it was easy, everybody would be running to it. People would be quitting their jobs and going to trading. If it was easy.
Yeah. I think people would still do that if it wasn't for the noise that comes with Forex trading. Noise being people scamming people. What.
Most of the time, the people that make the most noise about it are the people that are not making money off of it.
True.
You know, so people that really know how to trade and they make proper racks, they're quiet and they're in the background and whatnot. Tina's corner vele because we came out. We came out like that, you know. I'll take the blame. I was there also. I was posting screenshots upon screenshots. If you were to see what I've archived, it's a whole Instagram on its own. Instagram page of just Forex. You know,
Hey.
Yeah. So
who is holding these kids accountable? Because no one is doing that. Everyone that I meet that is real or is making profitable trades is out here saying, yeah, I see these kids, but what are you doing about it?
Hey.
You know what I mean?
Hey, each to their own. Every man for himself.
Hectic. It's like these Russia people.
I'll tell you that.
You see, matches. Each to their own.
But look, I mean, people need to learn from their own mistakes. You know, if I'm going to be on some, I must guide you not to make this mistake, you'll never learn. At the end of it, le phambili, you're gonna make that mistake that you were supposed to make when you were starting out. Rather make the mistake now, learn from it, and keep it moving. You understand?
And what happens to the reputation of it?
A reputation is something that you can rebuild. I know people think a reputation, once it's gone, it's gone. No, you can rebuild the reputation.
Is it possible, especially in South Africa?
Very possible. Very possible. If you wanna do it, you can do it. Yeah.
So, in closing, where can people follow you? I'm so mad. This always gone. Where can people follow you? And what are you working on currently?
You can follow me out there on Instagram, Major RSA. Yeah. I'm not that much. Major RSA on TikTok. I don't post much out there. Yeah, I'm just on Instagram. But they can also follow the business page, NASDAQ Forex, on Instagram. What I'm busy with right now?
I wonder. Businesses opening a record label since
No,
a lot.
I don't have time for that. Yay. I don't have time for, even though I'll tell you one thing. P. Dot once said, "You are in the wrong
industry.
You are in the right industry, but you are placed. You're not supposed to be a rapper. You're supposed to be an A&R." Because I have a good ear for music.
Okay.
Yeah, be it pop, hip hop, whatever. I have an ear. I can literally, just like Bargamang, I can sit here and tell you what to do in production and just make sounds with his mouth and say this. I can do that. I can tell you who needs to fit on that song, how they're gonna fit, how the ad-libs gonna go in, and so forth and so on. So yeah, I don't have time for music anymore.
You should, because sometimes I hear songs and I'm just like,
trash.
What is this? Especially as a songwriter, I'm just like,
yeah,
what the heck?
So now, what I'm busy with right now, there's a few stuff that I'm busy with. A call came in before we started.
Yeah,
there's something big coming out there.
All right. Be on the lookout, you guys. Follow Major RSA everywhere. And I'm Sky Cole. This was the burning topic, guys. I'll see you same time, same place, right on SABC1 Mzansi for sure. I'll see you guys on the next one. Stay blessed.